Niggas say you ain't met me before, and ain't no way I sold no dough. Well, I was only slanging balls and you too broke, so you wouldn't know. I pay my bills, ain't pay no hoe, ain't buy no shoes, ain't buy no clothes. I stepped my grind up, trying to climb up and get us out that hole, and I did damn good. Even though a nigga still got a long way left to go. You can take my G and extend it clip, I almost still unload.
Welcome to AJ Den. Yes, welcome to my den. You know today is Friday. And hey, it is random calls. And I'm going to talk about what Caucasians can get away with and we cannot. People, don't underestimate the color of your skin. I mean, I see this on here. Now, I want to get in the random call first. My random call is to my mom and see if she's going to answer the phone. Usually she don't because she's battling cancer, breast cancer. And I don't too much get into it, but I wanted to talk to her about just being a social worker because she was a social worker. And let's see if she's going to answer the phone. I know that I have had several interviews with my niece and my brother. And now it's time to have a phone call with my lovely mother and see if she'll answer the phone. Most likely she won't, though. It's rarely that I can get her on the phone because she's always heading to doctors. And you hear me calling her. And most likely she's not going to answer the phone. Nope. Oh, wait, hold up. That might be was her. Let me call her back. I just hung up on her. Let me call her back. I thought it was her answer machine, but it sounded like her. Oh, my God. She do take a long time to answer the phone, so we'll find out. Whew. Maybe that was the answer machine.
The Joe.
Yep, that was her answer machine. But it is hard for me to get in touch with her because she's always going to a doctor, and she was a social worker. So I want to ask her about. She's no longer a social worker. She retired last year, and I know I talked to her about like 2 or 3 days ago, and she told me that at this particular time she should be traveling, and she's not traveling because she's sick. And that's mainly when I talk to several people, that's mainly what going on in African Americans. They don't travel as they're young, and people know that I'm traveling a lot, and that's what she was telling me. She's proud of me that I'm traveling as a younger person now because she put her all into work instead of traveling. And us as African Americans tend to do that. We always working, trying to get our coins up in there. And I do that anyway. I get my coins up and I travel as well. I had a great time in Cancun. If you want to see it, you can also go on my Facebook. You have to ask for a request before you go on there. I think I put it public. I might have it public now. Go on my Facebook. Anton Johnson 1459 at att.net. ANTOINJOHNSON 1459 at att.net. You can see all my photos that I have on there regarding my trip, my Cancun trip. I had a wonderful time. Yes, I went by myself. Everybody know I'm single, so I had a great time. I don't care until I find that woman who can fit. And you know what? I'm not that picky. I do want an intelligent woman, but I don't date heavy stock women. I mean, I am heavy. I'm 240, so 5'8", so I don't want someone like that. But yeah, I'm picky and I'm getting off the subject. But Faith Jenkins can get it, baby, can get it. Being professional. Yeah, my mom just said every time she thought she would be traveling right now, and she's not traveling. She had to fight breast cancer. And I tell everyone, support breast cancer awareness. Let them try to give $1. Who cares? Give something so we can stop this. They can find cures. Breast cancer been going on for years. For years. This show how much they care about women. Breast cancer been going on for years, but as soon as HIV or AIDS come out, they find, it's almost might as well say a cure. They find a cure, but they haven't found a cure of breast cancer. Come on now. You can find a cure on everything else, but you cannot find a cure on breast cancer. There's a problem. That shows how much we society care about women. All we're good for is what? To satisfy a man or have babies. I have a problem with that. I really do. But let's get on my other topics. How Caucasians can do stuff and get away with it. You see that it's evident in all the way around how they have been killing our people. And they get away with it. Well, we're going to talk about this South Carolina man who was accused of killing, burning, and burying 2 men and was granted bail. Can you believe that? Was granted bail. A South Carolina man who killed 2 guys. Now, y'all know, if it was one of us, we will be under the jailhouse. You know that. Let us go and try some crap like that. We will be under the jailhouse if we try some bull crap like that. Like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to let you know that now. I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to bury you under the grave, under my house, in my house, or whatever I want to bury you, and I'm going to get away with it. Yeah, okay. This black skin will stop that, honey. Yeah, so they granted him bail? People, you know doggone well, we would not have been granted bail. Come on. That's only because of his skin. Only because of his skin. Ain't no way that we would have got bail. Most of us as African Americans, if you get caught with weed, you won't be granted bail. If you granted bail, it's going to be high as hell. Not long if you get caught with cocaine. You get 6 years. Remember that story I told the other day? 26-year-old guy never got caught with cocaine, but the guy was behind him got caught with cocaine, and they still gave him 6 years. Yeah. What your skin can do. The color of your skin can do amazing things in this society. This society will down you long as your skin is dark skin. That's why I tell you guys all the time, stop trying to fit in. They can care less. Stop trying to fit into a society who care a crap about you, because they're going to always judge you by the color of your skin. So let's see this little video, because my computer is going slow.
Goose Creek man accused of killing 2 people, burying them in his backyard, and could get out of jail on bond.
Today, a Berkeley County judge set bond for this man, James Loftus, at $250,000. Live 5's Megan Wallace was in court today, where the wife of one of the victims spoke out. What'd she have to say, Megan?
That's right, Bill. She was very emotional, and the wife told the judge that she feared for her life if James Loftus was released from jail before his murder trial. Now, that wasn't enough. The judge did set bond today. Loftus is accused of shooting and killing 2 men at his Goose Creek home and then burning and burying their bodies in his backyard. According to the arrest affidavit, Loftus says that on March 5th, 2 men forced their way into his home on Pandora Drive, demanding money for a taxi ride. Loftus told Goose Creek police that he shot Guma Dubar and Cody Newland in self-defense. Loftus's lawyers tell me that they plan to use that argument under the Castle Doctrine, which gives a person the right to use deadly force and protect themselves inside their home. Now, I asked his attorney why Loftus didn't call police, but instead allegedly buried those bodies. Here's what he said.
What he said to everybody, including the police, has been, I had the phone in my hand, I was going to call, and I freaked out. What happened afterwards is heinous. It's not, there's nothing good about it. But what he did before that was to protect his home.
Now, if he does bond out of jail, Loftus will be on house arrest and not allowed to leave unless it's going to work, his lawyer's office, or church. No trial date has yet been set. Reporting live in the control room, I'm Megan Wallace, Live 5 News.
All right, Megan, there's a lot of misinformation about the Castle Doctrine, so we want to help break it down for you. The law states you have the right to use deadly force to protect yourself if someone else is illegally...
Stand your ground, stand your ground.
...or your vehicle while you're inside it. But the law does not apply if you invited somebody in or if somebody was invited in and then you kicked them out. It also doesn't apply if you're doing something illegal inside your home when the incident occurs.
People, that's bullshit. And they gonna believe that. They gonna believe that crap. I was afraid. I'm a white man. I was afraid I was gonna call, but I was afraid. You already killed them. You already killed these 2 guys. So why you did not call the police? Why? What excuse do this guy have? The excuse is because of the color of his skin. That's what excuse that he have. Because of the color of skin. You mean that you already killed these 2 guys and you didn't call the police, so you gonna bury them in the back of your yard? And I swear this guy might get away with it. Because what he said, they're gonna believe what he said. Because he was a Caucasian. And his skin was colored. His skin wasn't colored. His skin is pale and white. Not even white, just pale. He will get away with it because of that. Because of that. That is the reason why he's going to get away with it. Let that be one of us. If we bury somebody in the back of our yard and say we was afraid, they would call us a liar in a minute. They giving this man a bail. The wife of one of these guys, saying she's so afraid of her life. They don't care. They gave him a $250,000 bail. That's half of what they'll do with us. We even get caught with cocaine. That I'm not saying that it's all right to sell drugs to our people. Anyway, I despise that. Nope, don't agree with it. But the problem is that most of any African American or colored, any colored people get caught just of cocaine, not killing someone, will get, might be $500,000, not even 250. This guy received $500,000 or $1 million bail. Come on now. It's a black justice and it's a white justice. It's simple as that. You could tell that lie to anybody else and see will you get away with it. You can't tell that crap to me. That's why I want to get into the justice system to change these laws, because this is ridiculous. Yes, everybody knows that I'm pre-law. I don't care. I get right on in there and I'm going to change it. Right now, you think I'm not nothing, but right now, when you see me later on, you're going to remember me. You're going to say, hey, that's that young lady who was talking about changing the system. Yes. On to the next one. This sports anchor drunk beer on the air after Washington Capitol loss. Now y'all know if that was one of us. You know I'm going to say it. If that was one of us, we would be fired if we drank beer on the air. Come on now. Are you serious? Because you didn't like what was going on? So you just gonna drink beer on the air? I'm talking about national TV. Let's look.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Geico Sportsnet Central. Always great
I know
to
you
have
can't
with us here
see
at
it.
CSN. I'm Michael
Go
Jenkins.
on.
You guys hear about the Caps?
Periscope.
You like to drink?
So this
I
guy
like to
gonna
drink.
drink.
And I'm going to drink the whole show. Let's check out the highlights from Pittsburgh. Got a message for all you kids out there. I know everyone says, oh, you can do whatever you want if you put your mind to it. It's all one big lie. The Caps were supposed to win it all this season. They put their mind to it. Look what happened. Crushing disappointment.
Drinking beer because
on your dreams.
Washington hockey.
With each passing
Lost.
week, it seems like Stephen
Drinking
Curry
beer on
continues to
air.
write the NBA record books. Then again, it must be easy when you've already won a championship, you know?
He just drinking beer. And they're cheering him on. Cheering him on.
That got out of hand. The Golden State Guard has now become the first unanimous MVP in the history of the NBA. It's strong.
Now you know doggone well we would have lost. That's why I had to get on this subject today. We would have lost our shot. This guy is drinking beer. Oh, they would have fired us. They would not say Chuck Chuck. You hear him in the background. Chuck 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 Chuck. We would have did some crap like that. People of color, we would have lost our job. They would have cut the air off and told us to skedaddle. They would have took our job away from us. We as African Americans, we as people of color, Native American, Asian, we couldn't do that on air. Drink beer on national TV? Are you serious? And they cheering in the background. It's okay for this guy to sit on television. This is why I want to talk about this. There's no way that we could get away with something like that. On air? Are you serious? You just on air, national TV. You got ticked off because the Washington, oh my goodness. Washington Capitol hockey team lost. And you got upset. Oh. Poor baby. You got upset, so you decided to go and get some beer and you drink it on national TV. This is crazy. What Caucasians can do and get away with it. Next one. This is a mother marching through Target with her family. That I don't have no problem with this. It's just we as African American couldn't do that. She protesting against Target. She's going against Target because they wouldn't allow a transgender to go in the bathroom. Now, you know, I'm gay, so, you know, I'm all hip for this, but I just want to show you guys, this is stuff that if we try to do as African Americans, because they only allow you to do certain things. I talked about that about Bill Cosby. They only allow Bill Cosby to go so far, and then they'll bring you down.
Attention, Target customers!
Now let us go in Target and say this.
Target would have you believe with their Mother's Day displays that they love mothers and children. This is a deception. This is not love, and they've proven it by opening their bathrooms to perverted men. I'm a mother of 12, and I'm very disgusted by this wicked practice. Target does not protect mothers and children. Mothers, get your children out of this store. Mothers, have enough decency to get out of this store. It's a dangerous place. This is not loving. What Target has done is very hateful. It's hateful towards families. It's hateful towards mothers. It's hateful towards children. America, when are you going to wake up? When are you going to stand up for the right things, America? Are you going to let the devil rape your children, America? It's time to stand up and have a voice. Instead of bowing to the homosexual perverted agenda that's taking over this nation. You need to run and flee this place. I wouldn't spend a penny of my money here. This is wicked. This is confusion.
No
this
cops, no nothing. She's going through Target, holding the Bible up. That's what I talked about, how they use religion.
The judgment of God is coming on this nation and Target.
No cops was called. They just allowed them to walk through Target, holding the Bible up and saying they're going against Target is because they're allowing transgenders to go into the women's restroom because it doesn't go their way. I'm gonna expose you, Caucasian, you white supremacists. I'm gonna expose you because you want it your way. I continue to tell my people all day long, if they had their way, we will still be enslaved. We will still be enslaved. They bring up that Bible all the time, only to fit their needs. This is how they kept us so under control by using religion. Now this woman walked through Target. Nobody didn't call the police. Nobody didn't. No security guard came up to her. The people in Target just pointed her out to the door. Didn't call the police or nothing like that for disturbance. If it was one of us, we would have went to jail. I'm telling you, I'm going to expose this. This is white justice and black justice. They can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. But when it comes down to us, we can... Let us walk through Target with a Bible hold up and saying stuff like that. Man, we would have had security guards running after us. We would have had the police call on us. Let us... Boy... Let us try to do some stuff like that. I'm going to expose you people. I'm going to expose the one who's white supremacist. Because I'm not going to say all Caucasians are like this. I say most of them are. Most of them are. And they get away with it. And the people, some of the Caucasians, who know that they can get away with it because of the color of their skin, they're going to do it. They're going to do it every time because they know they have white privileges. They know they have. I'm telling you, people, the Bible, they have used religion ever since they brought our ancestors over here to control us. This is why I'm a lesbian. I'm proud to be. I'm okay with me. You're protesting because you don't like, and you're saying pervert. Let me tell you something about being a pervert. Somebody you think that not a pervert are the ones who molesting. It's not the gay people. When you see on television, who do you see? Straight men, Caucasian men that are molesting, raping little kids. It's not gay people. It's not. That's what kills me. That's what kills me. That they're always talking about. It's the gay ones that molesting. It's the gay ones that like Boy Scouts. Long time ago, protests wouldn't allow gay men around their kids. But it's not the gay men who molesting the kids. It was straight men. Straight men. Oh my God. That's what kills me. That they love saying what they want. Now, you know what I'm going to go on again. You know I'm just going to expose. I'm exposed. Let me tell you what I'm exposed. Donald Trump. Donald Trump says he's not going to release his tax returns. If you're running for president, boo-boo, and how you kept on asking Obama to release his doctrine of birth certificate, and he did, you're going to release those tax returns, and you're not going to be running for president too long. Well, then again, what? You know what I'm going to say? He's a Caucasian man. He could do whatever he wants because he had that white privilege. How you dare you running for president and you're not? I'm a Caucasian man. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to release my tax return. Sure don't. How dare you ask me for something like that? Release my tax return. At least we ain't asking for your birth certificate. Because you know how Donald Trump kept on asking for Obama birth certificate. Oh, he wasn't born in the United States. I want to know of his birth certificate. I want to see his birth certificate. So all they're asking Donald Trump to release his tax returns, and he said he's not going to release it. And I'm trying to get this video up because I want you guys to hear this. Again, this is another story how Caucasians can get away with what they want to do.
Presidential candidates aren't required to release their tax returns.
Are required.
But since 1976, they pretty much all have.
Most of them have.
Donald Trump is the only presidential candidate, Republican or Democrat, that hasn't released any information. And his reasons keep changing. First, it was about Hillary Clinton's emails.
Getting any closer to releasing your tax returns? Well, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about maybe when we find out the true story on Hillary's emails. You know, I've been saying that for a while.
A few months later, it was about their sheer complexity.
Well, we're working on that now. Very big returns, as you know, and I have everything all approved and very beautiful, and we'll be working on that over the next period of time.
Trump even tweeted a picture of him signing a tax return. His way of showing how huge his tax returns are. Next came the audit excuse.
I will absolutely give my return, but I'm being audited now for 2 or 3 years. Until my audit is finished, very simple, you're not going to see anything.
You never give a tax return when you're being audited.
Actually, there's no legal reason Trump can't release the document.
No legal
But he is shielding himself from additional scrutiny.
outside experts can find red flags, and the IRS could choose to look at those issues in addition to the ones they're already looking at. And he can always release the tax returns that aren't being audited. Plus, there's precedent. Richard Nixon released his tax returns when he was under audit in 1973. Finally, Trump says, what's the hurry here? He argues that Mitt Romney didn't release his tax returns till a month before the general election.
It was 2012. It was exactly September 21st. And that's when he gave his tax return.
Not entirely true. Romney released some information, including his 2010 tax returns in January of 2012. Then, under pressure from Democrats, he released his 2011 tax return in September. It was a complicated return, and voters found out that Romney only paid about 14% in taxes. He was labeled an elitist, and it helped sink his campaign. So, are we ever going to see Donald Trump's taxes? Does Trump's reluctance to release them mean there's some hidden bombshell?
But there is no bombshell at all, other than I pay a lot of tax and the government wastes the money. With that being said, I pay as little as possible. I will tell you that.
Maybe someday we'll find out just how much.
Now, guess what, people? He's white. He can get away with it. And the funny thing about it is, we have people that's poor as ever following this guy. And this guy don't even want to follow what he's supposed to do as a president candidate. Lord knows we don't need him as a president. But, people, I just want you guys to wake up. My people, don't ever think that you could do half of the stuff what these people are doing. Your skin is colored. It is a colored skin. You cannot do half and dream of half of what they do. Try that, okay? Try that. And see how far you can go. You're not going to go too far. At all. Try it. And see how far you go. Donald Trump, release them doggone tax return. Yeah, right. Yeah, that man say, I release when I feel like it. You know what I'm finna say? It may look like coffee. Yeah. But it don't smell like coffee. Well, you know, I'm coming in, I'm releasing my t-shirt soon, The Rebirth and a New Trend. And it's going to have on the bottom, get them with their own laws. I'm doing it. I'm trying my best to do it, get my LLC off the ground and get it going. But, people, I'm going to do some old school. I'm getting off here now because I didn't get my mother on the phone. I just want to give you that example and show you that these people can do all what they want to do and get away with it because of the color of their skin. That's why it kills me when they sit up there and try to say, I don't have no white privilege. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. You have white privileges, and half of the things that you guys do, we can dream of doing. We couldn't get away with half of that stuff what you guys do. Not at all. Let us dream. Let us try to do something like that. We will be so in trouble. We will be lost in the system. We will be under the jailhouse. Those are examples I just want you guys to hear. And I hope you have a great day. And this is my song. I love the song. My mom was old. Y'all remember the song? Oh. Come on. Go old school. Just be my lady. alright.
Just be my lady.
Woo! Had to get that on there, get that old school back in house. Larry Graham. Yeah. But people, remember, you can't do what Caucasians can do. And I'm gonna have to try to get another random call on Friday. Love you guys. Thank you for coming in my den. Peace.
Just be my lady. That's really what you ought to do. Just be my lady. This love I have was meant for you. Just be my lady. Everything you ask of me, sweetheart, I'll do for you. My promise